Today I'm going to give you the 3 best questions to ask your homeowners association before signing on that dotted line.
You better get fired up!
Okay, so homeowners associations are something that a lot of people have great experience with, and a lot of other people either have no experience or bad experience with. So what I want to do today is give you 3 of the best questions you can ask to either get out of a bad situation or to ensure that you know you're getting into a good one with a homeowners association. All right, so the first big thing is often the most overlooked thing, right? And it's huge. This is the one you need to know more than anything else. It's the budget versus the reserves, okay? So they're gonna be taking in money from you every single month, quarter, whatever it is, and they do different things with that money. We're not gonna talk about that now. What I'm gonna talk about is some associations are running on thin reserves. So let's just say your homeowners association runs, when you add up all those fees, it's $100,000 a year, right? If the reserves are $20,000, man, that's not a lot. That's a couple months of reserves. You guys are running thin. So if anything major happens, you might have special assessments. You might have a lot of payments coming out of your pocket that you just didn't plan for. That's not gonna be fun for anybody, right? But if you've got $100,000 in budget and you've got $500,000 in reserves, that is a well-run, very conservative homeowners association budget. I would feel very comfortable with that, knowing that if something major came up, not a big deal. We've got $500,000 in reserves, right? So when you see those documents, and you will, everybody gets the opportunity to, according to any purchase agreement, make sure you look at them and you know what those reserves look like. All right, before we go any further, I want you to check out that Facebook page, check out that Instagram handle, and I'm gonna load your mind with real estate knowledge, baby. All right, number 2 is a big one down here in my neck of the woods in Florida, right? It's the rental rules. You wanna know, even if you're not interested now, you might get into a situation where you're gonna be, right? So find out what the rental rules are. Can I rent? If I can rent, what's the minimum contract length that I can rent for? How many rental contracts can I write every single year? Who can I rent to? Who can't I rent to? All of those questions are critical. Maybe not now for you, but I'm telling you down the road, you're gonna wanna know the answers to that. And listen to this, if you're thinking from an investor standpoint, obviously you want to know that you have the ability to rent that place out, right? Makes sense. But if you're like me and you just want to live in that place, enjoy your family, enjoy the area, and you have zero desire to rent that place out in the future, then really what I want to know is that nobody else around me can rent this out. I want nice homeowners in the area who've got skin in the game. I don't have to worry about renters who don't really care about the property as much on average. I want to know I've got homeowners here. So whatever your desire is, and it doesn't matter if you're more like me or you're more like an investor, what matters is that you know what you want, and you know the rules of that association before you sign on that dotted line. All right, and then the third one is the one that comes up in every single bar conversation I've ever been in when you're talking about a homeowners association, all right? Everybody complains about what they're allowed to put in their yard, both what their neighbors are doing that they don't like and what I'm not allowed to do. This is my yard. I should be able to do whatever I want to do, right? So make sure you know, how many vehicles can I have in my driveway? Can I park them in my driveway, or do they have to be in the garage? Can I park them out in the street? What if I have family or guests over? How long can they be in my driveway? Can I have friends over to watch the Super Bowl? All of these questions are huge. You're gonna wanna know that, right? Also, when holidays pop up, my wife loves putting tons of blow-ups out for every single holiday. It's a big thing to know for her. All right, am I allowed to put those blow-ups out there? How many can I put out? From what date to what date am I allowed to put them out? All of these questions will be laid out in your homeowners association rules and regulations. So just read through it, make sure you know what they say, and make sure you're comfortable with whatever it is, right? The last big thing when it comes to your yard is the actual lawn, right? Who's taking care of it? Are you maintaining the lawn? Or is the homeowners association taking care of it? If they do take care of it, do they take care of all of it or part of it? If you take care of it, how often do you have to take care of it? How long can your grass be? All of those questions are critical questions that you're going to want to know the answers to before you sign on the dotted line. All right, so love them or hate them, there are your 3 big questions to ask any homeowners association before you go forward with that home purchase. I appreciate you watching. If you like the video, go down and hit like. Make sure you subscribe, and you guys stay fired up.